All right, let's look at number 1, part A. Y equals X, right? What was the formula to graph these? We just did on Friday. There you go. All right, so if we line it up, line up your Y, line up your X. How many X's do you have? How many? 1. How many B's do you have? 0. So that means I'm going to start where? At the origin. Yeah. And then your slope is what? 1. So you're going to go up 1 and?
Over.
Don't say over. To the right. Because if you say over, I don't know which way. And what's the opposite of going up 1 and right 1?
Down 1 and left.
There you go. I'm going to smack you. Not really. But it's fun to say so. Alright, make sure you put your arrows in the end, okay? Feel good? Have you been using your calculator? Did y'all even try to use your calculator?
I tried and figured out. Okay, that was pretty easy. I might remember how to do that.
You're killing me, Smalls. Alright, go to Y equals, right?
I did that, but it said Y.
It said what? Okay. Alright, so remember, find the green button. Do not push the green button, but find the green button. The X button is directly to the right of the green button. Hit the X button. Y'all get that? And then hit graph. Magic! What'd you hit?
I hit the green button.
Oh, that's why. That's why. Are y'all okay? Your window's messed up. Alright, y'all okay so far? Yes, no, maybe? Alright, what do we call that? What kind of a picture is that?
That is a line.
That's a line. What was another name for a line? It had the word line in it.
A linear function.
A linear function. We're just going to write linear, though. Very good, very good. Alright, what about B? X squared. That is a parabola. Look at you go. Look at you. And do you remember what kind of shape it made? A U shape. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Alright, so all of these are the parent graphs, which means all of them are going to start where? 0, the origin, right? I'm going to show you an easy way to graph this. So, 1. What is 1 squared?
1.
So I'm going to go over 1 and up 1 on both sides. On both sides. Alright, what's after 1? 2. Alright, so here we go. From the origin, I'm going to go right 2. And what is 2 squared? So I'm going to go up 4. Let's do it on the other side. Go back to the origin. Go left 2. And negative 2 squared is still 4. I don't have enough room to do this, but if I wanted to keep going, what's the next number after 2? 3. So I would go over 3, and 3 squared is 9, but I don't have enough room to go up 9. Are y'all okay with that? Alright. Be very careful and make it look like a U and not a V, because when we get to part D, absolute values are the ones that make a V. Okay? Alright, you got your calculators? You ready? Go to Y equals. Clear it out. Clear it out. Alright, hit your X button right next to the green button. And then there is a square button right here next to the comma, next to parentheses. Hit that square button. Did it do that? Yeah? Alright, then hit graph. Wait for it. Look at that! Y'all okay? Has the coolness worn off? The reactions are not the same. It's not? Okay. You're partially dead inside. What happened this weekend? Is everything okay in Brianna's world? Is there something we need to talk about? Okay. Alright, what about number 3? What's this little guy called right here? Ask the square root. There you go. Ask the square root function. Alright, so here we go. We're going to start at 0. What's the next number after 0?
1.
So I'm going to go right 1. And 1, what's the square root of 1? So I'm going to go up 1.
Ooh.
No, it's not, still not decimal. Alright, now listen to my question. You ready? What is the next number that I can take the square root of that will not be a decimal?
4.
4. So here we go. Start at the origin. I'm going to go right 4. And what's the square root of 4? So I'm going to go up 2. I don't have enough room to keep going, but if I wanted to, what would be the next number I could square root without a decimal?
9.
So I would go right 9, and up square root of 9 is 3. And it makes half of a parabola turned sideways. Ooh! Why can I not draw the bottom half of the parabola down here?
So you can't have an X for
Ooh, you are so right. Very nice job. Very nice job. We can't have a negative square root yet. That's the Algebra 2 part. Are y'all okay? Are y'all with me today? Are y'all alive? Alright. Let's see what we need. Did we do? Yes, we did that. No, we did not. Alright, here we go. So, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Wednesday. It is the perfect squares day. Very good. Perfect squares. Alright, here we go. Perfect squares.
We have another which one for tomorrow?
Okay, both of them are? That's fine.
All of
Yeah,
them.
take a whole 5 minutes.
all of them.
All of them. And I don't want to hear it because I moved it, like, what, almost a week?
Oh, yeah, no.
Alright, here we go. What's the first one? Keep going. Yep.
9, 16, 25, 36, 29, 60.
Huh?
Four.
Okay.
69,
Yeah?
96, 25, 39,
324. Yep. 400. 441.
41, 4,
84.
44, 5,
Yep.
39, 5, 6, 70,
76. There you go.
625.
625. Y'all okay?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Oh,
You looked at me or?
I'm not looking past you at Joshua back there. But you don't remember your perfect cubes either.
Nope.
How's that pre-cal going? Oh, it is? You don't remember your perfect squares?
We haven't done anything yet.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
We're doing here.
It's coming.
So we have each.
Not right now, but in a minute, yeah. In a minute, hold on, in a minute. Alright, if you're looking at your calendar, what is Thursday?
Mid-chapter 2.
Yep, mid-chapter 2 test is Thursday, y'all okay? Alright, here we go. What, sir? Everything that we've done so far in chapter 2? Okay. Alright, so homework I just gave back. Do we need to go over anything on the homework? Page 15 was your homework. Do we need to go over anything on that? Yeah. It was just page 15. Page 16 we did in the notes. You good? Alright, here's the main thing that I want to say on this. So what is the slope here on number 1? Negative 3. Technically it's negative 3 over 1, but if you wrote negative 3 I gave the answer. And what is the slope? I mean the y-intercept, excuse me. 5. That is stating the slope. It is not writing m and then writing b. Because when you do that, I'm like, well, are you saying 3 or are you saying negative 3? Does that make sense? Like, I don't know that you know to keep the sign with it. So please make sure you actually state it. You write it down. Are y'all okay with that? And it is not negative 3x. Your slope is just the number. Alright, here we go. Let's go. We are on page 18, right? Yep. Very last page. And then we got a checkpoint today, and we're kind of just going to chill a little bit before we got a review tomorrow. Alright, here's the only thing I'm going to go over with you. Ready? Bring back some memories from Friday. Let's go over this. You ready? Parallel meant what kind of slope? Look back on the other page if you can't remember. It means a what? The same. There you go. So what is my slope to begin with? Where'd you get -4 from? Oh, right here it gives you, right? Page 18. It's the very last page of your notes. Alright, so look guys, if I'm going to find the parallel slope, parallel is the same slope. So what do I write as my parallel? -4. There you go. Alright, and the directions on the other page are the exact same thing. It wants us to write an equation in slope-intercept form. What does slope-intercept form go? There you go. So I now have my slope. What else did they give me? Where it passes through, what did they give me? What is this? Coordinates. More specifically, what letters are they? The X and the Y. Is this bringing back some memories from Friday? Yeah, a little bit. Alright, what about number 6? What does this mean? Perpendicular, right? What do you have to do to this first? Not standard. It is, and it is in standard. You got to put it in slope-intercept, which means you got to solve for Y. Alright, what about number 7? What's number 7 say? Perpendicular. So let's do this right now. Here we go. What's my slope to begin with? -5. What would be my perpendicular slope? +1/5. That's the one you use, okay? You all okay with that? Yeah? Alright, and then last one. Here we go. Number 8. What's number 8 say? And so what's my slope to begin with? 4/3. So what would be the parallel slope? 4/3. That's the one you use. Are y'all okay? Alright, you see your partner? You looking at him? Did you find him? Y'all awake this morning to even see? You still got sleep in your eyes? Yeah? Alright, rub your eyes. Here we go. Wake up. Ready? Find your partner. And we're going to work 5 through 8. And then we got a checkpoint today. 5 through 8. Hey Gabe, if you get finished in time, you could go ahead and pull your phone out and start watching some videos that I caught up. Did you do that this weekend? You did a little bit? You watched all of them? Are you okay on everything? You don't have any questions at all? Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, Braden. He's calling you. So, number 8. Actually, not number 8.
Do number 7.
No, I'm going to do number 5. Alright, here we go, guys. What's the Y? Guys, what is the Y? Thank you.
Are you talking to all of us?
Anybody? What's the M? -4. What's the X? -2 plus B. It's the same thing we did Friday. Same thing. The only difference is the parallel and the perpendicular. Now what can I do? And you get? Then what? Yep. And what do you get?
-3.
Yep. And then what do you do to write the slope-intercept form? In this case, what would I write? -3. That's it. It's the same thing from Friday. Y'all making it too hard. I think you just need to wake your brains up this morning. Alright, number 6. Did you solve number 6 for Y yet? What did you get when you solved it for Y?
-2.
The whole thing, Bobby. Y equals what?
-6/1x.
It should be positive 1/6x. when you solve this for y? What did you get when you solved this for y?
What?
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Yeah.
I thought you flipped it.
Garrett Ross?
Yeah.
Yeah is not appropriate response for once.
I thought you flipped
Second
it.
of all, your mother would not approve.
Not.
Put it away.
I thought you flipped it.
No, you solve this for y. This is a positive x. You're going to subtract x.
Yes. Which is
Negative 6y equals negative x plus 2. Divide by negative 6. Two negatives make a positive.
1/6 right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I asked you, what did you get when you solved for y page? And then minus 1/3. That's how I was asking you, what did you get when you solved for y? I don't care about him though. I want the one that's perpendicular to it, not the same one. All right. What's my slope? Over 6. It wants perpendicular. So what's the perpendicular? Negative 6 over 1, which is negative 6. What's the y that they want you to plug in? No. No. 4. Come on, guys. What's the slope? Guys, negative 6. What's the x? Plus v. Now what can you do? 6 times 2.
Negative 6. It would be negative 6 times 2.
Which would be?
-12.
Thank you. Now what?
That's correct.
Mhm. What will be your equation?
It would be y equals negative 6x plus 16.
Okay, are your brains woken up now? Yes. Okay, do you think you can try 7 and 8? Let's try 7 and 8, okay? Yes, sir.
Oh, can you put that?
Yes, 1 second. Hold on, I'm coming. And are y'all okay on 7? Did y'all get y equals 1/5 x minus 13 over 5?
Okay, explain how you got the 13 over 5.
Okay. 1/5 times 3 is 3/5. It's a positive, so I'm going to subtract it.
Does it matter which you get to?
No, 2 or 3/5 is fine. That's fine. You okay so far, Garrett?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, then when you subtract fractions, they have to have the same denominator.
Oh.
Negative 2 minus 3/5. So I have to change those to have the same denominator. So I times by 5. I get negative 10 over 5. Subtract, and I get negative 13 over 5. Okay? Y'all okay so far? Alright, we got one more to do. Did y'all get this one? Y'all okay? Yeah? If not, fix it real quick. And then we got a checkpoint today. So tomorrow, what are we doing in class? Review our study guide, right? We're doing our study guide. And then we are going to finish up our checkpoints. And then with Thursday, we got a test. So, go ahead and put my chairs back where they're supposed to be real quick. Put my chairs back real quick. All right, checkpoints. Checkpoints are open notes, but not open neighbors. Garrett, check number 8 so that we can, then we're going to do a checkpoint, okay?